Another question around, so you talked a little bit about working with other learning teams or other groups within the company around building your business case. But have you ever worked with some of those other teams to collaborate on, even the starting point of the training material, or pulled in subject matter experts? Where do other organizations and their expertise fit within collaboration with your group?
I think one of the things that it probably took me a little too long to learn, quite honestly, is how important cross-functional collaboration is. Cross-functional collaboration, working with your product team, your product marketing team, your sales team, your CS team, your support team, is so important, because when they help you and when do reviews for your courses, what it does is it unifies the language at a for the customers. I've been at many companies. In fact, most companies have this problem, that if a customer talks to a support person, or if they talk to their CSM, or if they talk to the product team, they'll get 3 very different explanations of things, all using different words. And then we wonder why our customers are confused. So that cross-functional collaboration is huge. And making sure that our language is aligned and getting constant feedback from the other teams is really important. And I had an interesting conversation with someone on my development team who was telling me that I should only use the words that are in product. Well, of course, we're going to use the words that are in product, but we're also going to use words to explain what you mean in product, because when you developed it, you may or may not have talked to all of your customers, which most of them haven't. So the words that you use in product very often are not the words that the customer is using. And I mean, you even see this like in an LMS, right? If all LMSs use the same words, life would be easier, right? Some LMSs have modules, some have courses, some have lessons, and then they have them stacked in different places too. They're all different. So that unification of language doesn't exist, and cross-functional work on courses is a unifying piece for your customers. It's also helpful because then product sees how you're talking about it, and they're like, oh, wait, maybe we should change that. There's an old adage in usability. It's stupid user, stupid user, stupid user. Crap, I have to change that, right? Because the first few times a customer does something, we're like, okay, it's just one user. Maybe it's 2. Okay, the 3rd time you see a customer make a mistake, that's when people start to fix things.
Then it's not user error anymore.
That's right. It's all of a sudden, oh, I didn't think about this right. I should have thought of the customer first, and I didn't. I was thinking internal. And that whole focus from internal to external strategy is really big, because everything your company does has to be outside in when you're working with customers. You do things for inside out reasons, right? Inside out means we're really talking about the business and what the business wants and how the business is going. And when we start a business, we tend to be very inside out. As the company scales and as you get into growth stage companies and larger companies, you really have to become more customer focused and switch your entire language and everything you're doing to be more customer focused. And customer education can really help lead the way in that. And it happens through cross-functional collaboration.